Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing the easiest and fastest ways all of you guys can make money right now in GTA 5 online. Whether you guys are a low rank or a high rank in GTA 5, I guarantee there's going to be a method in this video that all of you guys could grind out to make millions of dollars extremely quickly. So as always, if you guys do want to enjoy the video and you would like to see me cover more money methods in the future, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so coming in for the very first money making method, and that is by beating this week's brand new time trial, which will be known as Great Ocean Highway and only has a par time of 2 minutes 4 seconds. However, as you guys will see on screen, as long as you guys take the right route and use the right vehicle, you won't even need anywhere near 2 minutes to beat this week's time trial. Once you guys start the time trial and you jump off the plank of the roof, all you want to do is head straight down the road that it will lead you on, dodging in between cars and heading straight towards the highway along the west coast of the map. I'm sure most of you guys now have driven down this side of the map. Usually I would tell you guys to set a waypoint for these time trials. However, because this time trial is so memorable and the route is so straightforward and easy, I would suggest just going ahead and freestyling it and just doing exactly as I do on screen. So once you guys arrive on the highway, I would suggest using a motorbike for the exact reason I'm showing you guys. You can simply just dodge in between cars very easily. And if you are wondering what motorbike I'm using the Hakuchu Drag with the HSW upgrades. If you don't own this vehicle, don't worry, there is tons of fast motorbikes and vehicles that you guys could use to easily beat this time trial, and I've already put together a video showcasing the top 10 fastest vehicles after all of the latest patches. So if I do remember, I'll leave a link to that video down below in the comment section. All of the vehicles in that video are quick enough to beat this time trial on your very first run. However, as you guys can see on screen, following the motorway all the way down, you do have to keep note that the finish line will come out of nowhere on the right side, and you most likely will fall off your bike as soon as you crash into it. However, as you guys can see on screen, I was able to beat this week's time trial with a par time of only 1 minute 47 seconds, and it will be earning you guys a very nice 100k for doing so. Now, if you guys do play on the enhanced version of GTA 5, then there is another time trial you guys can do known as the HSW Time Trial. This week's brand new HSW Time Trial is extremely easy to beat. It will be known as Textile Cities and has a par time of only 1 minute 47 seconds. Now, to beat this week's time trial extremely easily, all you want to do is start the time trial, press start and set a waypoint to the finish line. Once you guys have done that, restart the time trial just so you guys have got a clear route to go ahead and follow. As you guys can see on screen, once you're on the highway, you do want to cut over this grass, which it won't tell you to do on the GPS. However, once you guys make this turn in or this shortcut, it will shave off so much time of the time trial. Like I said, it's practically going to make it a walk in the park. Now, of course, with the HSW time trials, you do have to use a HSW vehicle. Once again, I'm using the Hakuchu Drag with the HSW upgrades, as it is one of the fastest motorbikes in the game, and also it is the fastest HSW motorbike. There isn't many HSW motorbikes, to be fair, but like I said, the fact that you can dodge in between cars very easily when using a motorbike to avoid the stupid NPCs that like to crash into you on purpose. However, you will notice once you come off the highway down the dirt paths, the finish line will be located in between these caravans, and as you guys can see on screen, I was able to beat this week's HSW time trial with a par time of only 1 minute 33 seconds, and you will be earning more than the normal time trial. You can earn a very nice 250k from the HSW time trials. However, coming in for the next best money making method, and that will be by grinding out the double money and double RP that Rockstar Games are usually offering on the Mobile Operations Center missions. Typically, without double money and double RP, these missions will earn you guys 27k, so on average you will be earning between $54,000 to $60,000 from grinding out the MOC missions, and they do typically only take between 5 to 10 minutes to complete. To earn the max payout when grinding these missions, you will have to spend at least 15 minutes in the mission and have a full lobby with 3 other players. So if you are looking to make the most amount of money from grinding the MOC missions, make sure you have those 2 things ticked off and you should make the most amount of money. However, coming in for the next best money making method that all of you guys should be making the most of, and that is the double money and double RP currently being offered on the Terabyte client jobs. Just like the MOC missions have to be launched from inside your MOC, the Terabyte client jobs also have to be launched from inside the Terabyte, and also do take part in free roam. So this is a great thing that you guys can grind these out while grinding other free roam work. Now typically without the double money and double RP, Terabyte missions would be paying you guys out $30,000, whereas right now with double money you can earn a very nice $60,000 per mission, which most of these can be done solo. I do believe there's only one that does require another player. However, I will say the Terabyte missions are a lot more quicker than the MOC missions, and the fact that you can earn more money from them, they're definitely worth going ahead and doing. Now you can launch different Terabyte missions back to back. However, if you do want to rinse and repeat the same mission over and over again, there will be a 30-minute cooldown. However, coming in for the next best money maker method that all of you guys have got to be making the most of as of right now, and that is the double money being offered on the Fooligan jobs, which of course can also be done in free roam. If you guys aren't aware, by calling Dax on your in-game phone, you can request some work from him, which will be known as a Fooligan job. Right now, for completing these jobs, you will be earning an extremely nice 100k. However, the best part is these Fooligan jobs could be done in literally just a few minutes. As you guys can see on screen, for this mission all I had to do was contaminate a weed farm. Once I contaminated it and I made my way outside of the farm, you go through this funny hallucination acid trip. However, once you guys survive this trip, you will receive an extremely nice 100k, and all of these Fooligan jobs are very easy and very straightforward, so definitely worth going ahead and grinding out over the next week. However, coming in for the next best money making method, and that will be by grinding out the double money and double RP that Rockstar Games are currently offering on the Deadline adversary mode. As you guys can see on screen by this chart, here's exactly how much you guys will be earning depending how long you spend in the game. It doesn't matter how many players you've got in your game, you're going to receive the exact same payout if you had a 1v1 or you had a full lobby of 4 players. So if you do want to increase your chances of winning these game modes, definitely go ahead and just play against one other player. Now the Deadline adversary mode, if you've never played this game mode before, is a pretty fun game mode to play. It's like the classic mobile phone game known as Snakes, where you'll all be on Shatora motorbikes and you'll leave a trail behind you which you have to use to destroy the other players. And likewise, if you guys drive into the line of the enemy, that will destroy you and you will lose a life. Now like I said, if you do spend up to 15 minutes in a round, you will be earning an insane $60,000 from a single round alone. So it can be a very good way to earn both money and RP at the same time. However, coming in for the next best money maker method, and that'll be by grinding out the Blackbox File, which is also offering you guys double money and double RP. You can earn a very nice $620,000, and of course this can be launched from inside of the garment factory. You will have to complete 3 setup missions before you can go ahead and complete the final Blackbox File, and I'm not gonna lie, I've done this a few times now, and this entire setup and final mission, once you know what you're doing, could easily be done in around 20 minutes or so. The fact that you guys could grind this method out and earn a very nice 620k while grinding out some of the other methods in free roam, you really have no reason to complain. However, by far the best method all of you guys want to be making sure you're making the most of is the 2 times supplies you're going to be receiving from the Acid Lab resupply missions, along with the Acid Lab production speed. So you could easily be filling up your Acid Lab multiple times per day, selling them very easily in public lobbies to increase your payout. If you guys aren't aware, the standard value of a full Acid Lab will be 335k if you was to sell in an invite only session. However, you're best off selling these Acid Labs in public lobbies, as you're going to get a multiplier for every player in your session. So as you guys can see on screen, for selling my acid in a public lobby with over 20 players, instead of receiving 300k, I was able to earn over 500k from a single acid lab sale mission, which, like I said, is currently on double production speed. You really have no reason to complain. And if you guys ever need some active GTA 5 players to grind out any of the methods that I've covered in today's video, then do be sure to go ahead and join my Discord server, which will be linked in the pinned comment underneath this video. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. As always, if you have enjoyed the video, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.